Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Yahweh been the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah been the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, when you're looking at Bible prophecy, which is the testimony of Yahweh Shah, the spirit of prophecy is a testimony of Yahweh Shah, or what Yahweh Shah was coming to bear witness to. And He is a faithful witness. So He's going to give us the truth about what is going to happen and what happened in the past. So when you look at who was going to be ruling when He came to the earth, because this is an unbelievable situation. Like it says in Habakkuk, the Lord was going to do some things that people wouldn't believe if you told them. See, the average Negro, black and Hispanic, you tell them that somebody gonna crack the sky, they won't believe the crap. They'll say, man, y'all sky daddy, y'all talking about a sky daddy and all this kind of stuff. And then you take them to the Bible that they'll quote 1,000 times, but when you try to tell them that it's really gonna happen and it's the truth, they say, man, who wrote that Bible? The white man wrote that Bible. See, that's how they'll come at you. But in the prophecies, it lets you know that everything is the truth. Alexander the Great, he was told that he was gonna be king, ruling the world. See, before he even got on the throne. See, and the prophets had already prophesied that these Edomites is gonna take over the Persian kingdom. See, and they was thinking that it was gonna be his father, but it was come down to Alexander the Great. But anyhow, when you go into the prophecies, it shows you about this last ruling kingdom that was gonna be ruling. It gives you some detail. Now, let's see here. Genesis 25 and 23. Salakia, Genesis 27. We're going to start from the beginning and work our way down. Genesis 27, it say, and by your sword you shall live, and shall serve your brother, and it shall come to pass when you shall have the dominion or rulership. So Esau was promised a rulership. Now, this rulership was going to be evident. Now, when Job, he was living in the land of the Edomites. And this is what he said through the spirit and power of Yahweh. Now it says, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Meaning this thing would be clear. It would be clear on who's ruling. It would not be a mystery where you couldn't tell who's ruling. It would be a clear statement. Who else could it be other than the one that's ruling? See? So when you go into it's one more I want to get. Salakia. Let me get Ezekiel first. Ezekiel 28. Because these people, they don't understand. It says, look at verse 3. It say, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. Verse 4. With your wisdom and your understanding you have gotten the riches, and have gotten gold and silver into your treasure. By your great wisdom and by your traffic, you have increased your riches, and your heart is lifted up because of your riches. See, we know who the richest people is on the earth. See, we know who have the dominion. And see, let's get this. Um, let's get this. Okay, there it is. Proverbs 22:7. It said, the rich ruleth over the poor. See? And the borrower is servant to the lender. We know who's lending all the money in the banks. See? It's not a rocket science. You ain't got to be a rocket scientist to figure this out. See, you ain't got to be the top wisest person, pretty much. Because that's all a scientist is, somebody with knowledge and that uses knowledge and apply it. You ain't got to be so smart that you don't see who ruling the world, man. Okay, now let's get revelations. There's two elements to this situation. You got riches, and those riches gonna be able to get you something. Revelation 13, on that verse 4, it say, and they worship the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? See, the person that's making war with this beast is his own self. Either he got to fight himself, because there's nobody else that he can fight. There's nobody else that's a competition to him. Let's get that. Matthew 12. Yeah, there's nobody else that can fight with these people. They got to fight themselves. It said, Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Okay? Salakia. It says, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? See, there's only one kingdom that's ruling this earth. See, that's the kingdom of the so-called white man, self-proclaimed white man, who was an Edomite that proclaimed that he was that. See, the Edomite nation proclaimed their false identity for themselves, and they the ones that's ruling. See, they the ones that's all the richest people. They loaning all the money to everybody. Their face is on the top currency, the euro, the dollar, the pound, the Spanish currency. See, Canadian currency. These currencies let you know who is doing the lending. See, they doing the lending. They got the currency. They printing up the money. They making all the rules for the money. Everybody in 1944 gave their gold to the so-called white man right there in New Hampshire, United States of America, Babylon the Great, and Babylon been ruling ever since. But they've been ruling ever since they was established in 1776 with the first so-called bankers or elite Edomites. But let's get another one. Psalms 73:12. It say, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. See, the ungodly is the Edomites. They increasing in riches because the ungodly was promised a blessing. The ungodly was promised a rulership. And that's what we're seeing with the so-called white men. See, there's no need for any kind of confusion because we know who's the ruler. It's a clear rulership. Look at verse 5. It says, they are not in trouble as other men. See, they can say whatever they want about anybody, and they'll never be in trouble. People will say, oh, he didn't mean it, and he was just in his feelings, you see. But you let one of these other nations jump out there, they going to get the harsh punishment. See, America can go bomb up all kind of countries, but nobody, the nations ain't gathering up together to come after America. See, they can rape, rob, and murder and slaughter people for their resources. But these other nations not going to punish him because he the one with the military. He got all the power. They got 5,000 military bases, according to their Pentagon, and they the ones running the show. They're making all the guns, bullets, gunpowder, whatever you want to think about when it comes to warfare. They owning, they got not a cartel, but they done cornered the market on all kind of weaponry. That was another blessing given to Esau. See, he would rule with the sword, with weaponry and riches. That's why they say, who can war with the beast? He got the money and he got the power, meaning the military power. But I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Up honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.